Hi, I'm Aly Indermuhle. I am originally from the United States. I grew up in Alaska. As an artist, I work with color and light, and from anywhere with large scale installations all the way down to more intimate, smaller works. And I have a practice in St. Leonard's here in Sydney that is with the TWT Creative Precinct. I think my practice is always evolving. You know, as a kid, I was super into working with watercolor, which is really where that love for mixing the different colors and then the respect for the light comes from. And as time has gone on, I am very excited about working with things like installations and engaging large spaces. And I've done things like, 5 different artworks for Vivid and installations in a 7 by 3 meter room, and it's these sorts of things. I kind of respond to the space when it comes to the artwork itself. So it is a practice that is always evolving. So when I'm creating a light work, ultimately the light is the medium. And what happens is that people respond a lot to color being the second most, besides scent. It evokes memories and all of these connections that you might get as, when you're experiencing artwork. So artwork for me is about the experience, and that experience is through the color. And what I hope is that when people are engaging with the work itself, that they find that connection through that. Some of the artworks might be these candy colors that they know from their youth, and that brings them back to a memory. Or sometimes it's just like a really peaceful scene of a time that maybe they think about when they hiked Mount Fuji and they saw the sun coming up, or something beautiful like that. So for me, the works through color and through light are about the experience, and it's about the viewer's experience because it's going to be highly subjective. So you might see an artwork and experience it one way, and somebody else might see that artwork and have a completely different connection to it. But ultimately, as long as that connection is made, that's what's important. Being somebody that has grown up and lived all over the world, something that's been a great influence is atmosphere. When you come to, Australia and you watch that amazing sunset that happens out in the bush, there's nothing like it. And it's these experiences that inspires me. And a lot of times I try and take those atmospheres and translate them into the artwork so that the viewer can not only have my experience, but also have their own individual experience with that. It sounds so corny, but I had this dream. It was probably early 1990s. And in this dream, I was yellow. I was not physically yellow. I embodied the color yellow. And that has always really stuck with me. It was just that one experience that I had dreaming that really has been a great inspiration into the things that I like to make and what I like to share. So currently I'm finishing up a commission, and the commission that I'm making is going to be installed in Bondi in a new building that is being created for the TWT creation. And that was made in partnership with the Creative Precinct. And I'm part of an exhibition this next year. And the exhibition itself is for Melbourne Design Week. And the artwork that I'm making is an experiential artwork. And it's based upon creating works where people can actually pick up and physically touch and interact with light. Future works, I think I guess if I was just to go all out and say what would be the fantasy work, it would be to engage a really large space. I mean, like a massive space, like the whole interior of Carriage Works. And this would be a light experience that people could come in and the entire public could enjoy the work. I think about these things and I think about the space, and it's about engaging the space. So I guess I want to go big and I want to share it with everyone.